Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. My name is Captain Lust. I'm your regular host on the channel, and I'm joined by Yami Pirate. Is it Yami Pirate you prefer, or just Yami? What do you prefer?
People usually call me Yami, but I like both. Okay,
well then I'll call you both for this evening. Both, what do you think of the match tonight?
Oh, well, I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting match, I think. It's finals, so you know, we get to find out who plays for the ECS.
Who gets the privilege of joining ECS? You were invited to the ECS.
Yes, we were.
From the higher, an all-round better ilk of Warband player, I think, a higher class. These teams are scrabbling around in the qualifiers, desperate to just have a chance. Do you think all these qualified teams are just going to go straight out when they reach the ECS? Or do you think some of them are better than the invited teams maybe? Some of them have a chance? What do you think there?
I think they have a chance. I think when they were invited teams, they were like struggling a bit to invite because there aren't so many teams around anymore.
12 teams to invite is a bit strange, isn't it, right? Like as a proportion of the tournament, it's quite a lot to invite. Normally maybe it would be half or 4 or something.
Well,
what do you
when
think of
they first did this, yes, I think that was kind of like quite a nice number because there was quite a few teams around.
Okay.
And like, you know, it was even kind of kept to leave some out who would maybe be invited, but now it's kind of the other way around.
I understand.
And like they were like struggling a bit, I think, with like, actually invite because... So I think these qualified teams, that like some newer teams might actually, you know, get a bit of a chance.
Yeah, I think so. Certainly Alliance of Destruction, one of the teams tonight. Can I hear myself? I feel like I can hear myself somewhere, but I don't know where. Now I'm panicking.
I don't hear any echo.
Do let us know if you're bothered on the stream, if there is some kind of echo somewhere. I do have a million tabs open, as per usual. I think I might find it, actually. Okay, back to the match itself. We're still waiting for AD to join the server, I believe. Oh no, they just have done. So we should be starting fairly soon. Fearless. They're a team which has been around for, at least currently active, for a bit longer in native than in AD. They're a team you've played at all? What do you think of them when they match up to Castellans?
Fearless, I don't think we really had a match with them now, like recently at least.
Okay. But back in the day...
Pick one walkie, so...
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing I was surprised about. In fact, their leader, Guard, came and spoke to me before the game. Or Garde, as he's known.
Yeah.
As Volcom calls him. On my channel sometimes, when I'm not around. He seemed a little bit smug, perhaps. It seemed a little bit arrogant about them beating defenders of one Wookiee, which was kind of cool. I like to see that. They're feeling quietly confident, I think, here. They do have Erstman, who doesn't normally play for them, I believe.
Yeah, I think he normally played for IR or something. No,
SOE,
WQ?
right?
Yeah, SOE as well. I suppose he can like change a lot of teams.
Yeah, and he was really good for Turkey in the Nations Cup. I think he's a really sick player around anyway, so I think it's a great addition for them, and I think he could make a big difference to their team. And perhaps has been doing so. That might explain their win against one Wookiee.
Is it Robin in WQ or something? Or is it different Robin?
There's a few Robins, aren't there, right? But Robin's not. Is Robin here tonight? I can't see Robin on the server.
Well, he is. He's in Fearless, so... Fearless side.
We can slyly get up the rosters there and see. Yeah, he is. In fact, at least one Robin is. I don't know. There might be a couple, right? There's the one really good at dueling. Is that the same one that was in the...
No.
No?
I don't think so. But I don't know anymore, to be fair.
Is there just one Robin?
Original then.
Oh god, who knows. Oh, I think we're live, so let's run the map intro. Okay, and we're in the game. So, lovely map intro there, made by myself. With the map made by Thunder on Mountain Fortress. You like Mountain Fortress?
I do, yeah, it's quite a nice map.
It is. I like it so much better after they opened up that little gap there in the wall as well. Just makes the map so much more exciting.
Maybe.
Infantry is good or bad, do you think?
I think good because They usually end up fighting on the crossroads bit, so... Even though the map is quite open, like... infantry is quite important, I
Early
think.
kill here. Guard gets an early couch, Farunian style on Gluka. And, well, not fighting in the cross right now. Fearless just seems to be wildly aggressive, running right towards AD. Yeah, fair play. It's paying off for them at the moment, I think. But AD getting kills back now. Earthman and Raven do go down. Kramer picks 1 in return. It's 6 on 6 right now, I believe. Fearless driving forward fearlessly, and they are starting to get kills in, though. Metafix does take down Shawnee Veron, one of my hot picks for this game, and favourite players of all time. Double kill now for Metafix. Can anyone end his wild killing spree? Well, Volshin gets a double.
Pretty even.
Fearless Boot pick up a double now as well, and I think Fearless starting to run away with it, but team kill from Robin now. That famous player in about a million different teams, or different player, who knows.
Apparently it's a different player.
Oh!
If my sources are correct.
Thank you. Silent, unnamed Steam Messenger. AD Volshin, the last bastion of hope here for Alliance and Destruction in this first round. Currently being overwhelmed, Matafix moves around to start getting the crossfire, but Robin is able to finish him off and redeem himself for the 0-0 score after that team kill. So first kill to Fearless here, and a very quick first round. Aggression, Yami, do you like it?
Yeah, it's fun to see sometimes, although I'm not sure it always pays off.
So why do you think that did pay off? Do you think it was just a bit of the first round case? Maybe AD a bit nervous, weren't quite ready to deal with it? What happened?
I'm not sure, it seemed a bit chaotic, like they just sort of ran into each other and fucked out.
I thought AD were backing off more though, right?
Yeah, I suppose they were a bit, but they didn't do like very quickly or anything.
Yeah, well, there weren't really
like, none
crossfires.
of the teams seemed really set up or anything like that.
Oh, not much respect for the playing teams at the moment. Why not? I think Fearless look pretty hot. They've got a lot of jabs.
Yeah.
A lot of jabs on their infantry actually. Yeah, and once again doing the same thing, just trying to push into Fearless, push into AD, sorry. And yeah, another early kill from Guard. It takes down Frosker. It seems AD just not reacting to this aggression properly at all, just kind of backing off, getting overwhelmed. Once again picking up some kills back now, and AD starting to get some momentum. They do seem to have some strength in the group fights at least. Although Fearless certainly not out of it yet. It's 5 against 5 now. Another very bloody round.
More prepared this time.
Yeah, but Volshin doing what he can, but I think the crossbow is just not serving him well. The fire rate isn't there for him. In the meantime, AD infantry are picking up the slack, and Volshin does finally find the space to get killed. Let's take down Straho, and looks like they're going to even up at 1-1 here. I think AD starting to look very competent right now. Robin brings down Gluka. He is the last remaining player, and eventually finished off by Silver there. And well, nice work there from AD, gathering up their strength and seeing it through to an even. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. A 1-1 currently after 2 rounds. Fearless gonna have to switch something up there, I think. Maybe they could do the start of it where Guard gets the couch lance kill and then just back off, because that seems to be working for them. But the rest was a little bit sloppy. You think it was just a case of AD being more prepared there? Why did that round go differently to the first, even though it looked so similarly?
I think they were a bit more expecting like that Fearless would push and stuff.
But
I mean, even the first round was like a bit close-ish, I think, till the end. Yeah,
it was pretty close. I mean, both rounds have been pretty close. So you just think it's just a sort of lucky kill or something, or do you think intrinsically something has gone different in that round? We're seeing the third round here go very similarly.
Yeah.
Fearless a bit later, but AD now with even a bit of gold advantage, seems like they should win this if we're thinking technically. I don't know what Fearless are planning to change up here and do better, or do like they did the first round. Because AD are finally getting their crossbows in better positions here as well. You can see those kills coming in. Volshin picking up that double kill, and he's just completely unchallenged over there. Double.
I think they just weren't expecting it the first round, and it was a bit chaotic.
Yeah, setting up with those better crossfires. Oh, and Frosky gets that nice final shot there to finish off Matafix. Fearless can't do that again, surely. They've been worked out.
We'll see, I guess. I think they might, but
what makes you think they might?
But they did this for 3 rounds.
Oh.
They're not. They're changing.
They told you. Yeah, Fearless now making their way across the sort of low area past the executioner's block. Are they going to head around the outside? Looks like it. In the meantime, AD move over towards the bridge, crossroads. What kind of areas do you like to see held on this map? You think it's a good campy map? You think it's good places?
Yeah, I think the crossroads is really good, and the bridge, of course. But if you get a crossroads, I guess you get a bridge anyway.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's probably the best place.
You think it's just there's a lack of flank opportunities, or what do you think it is?
No, I just think like you get the flag right on the crossroads, and then if you get a flag like in the middle, I guess, on the field.
Yeah.
Like if you get a crossroads, you get a bridge and stuff, and then you can shoot down on it, and it's kind of like a really good place.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I'd agree.
I
with
guess
that.
the balcony is nice for the other flag as well.
I wonder if they sort of removed that this place I'm looking at now, this kind of corner, the kind of inwards corner at of the crossroads. Maybe there'd be less places to hide. Might be a bit harder to camp. I don't know. Oh, early kill comes in anyway, and that is on Kramer against Silver. Does take a big hit back though, and that's from Gluka, playing very aggressive right now. Gluka, an old-time Russian infantry player. We already see Zoika playing no shield, one hand, but just going ham, trying to take down Matafix, who's busy taking down his teammates. Blue takes down Zasnik, and it's just a kind of broken up all-round melee fight here. Looks like one of the Total Annihilation matches.
I guess like Gator Toughness still like fighting here.
Yeah. Cav come in now to start shaking things up, and Shawnee Ron does have that heavy horse. Triple kill here for Svan, who's going absolutely ham right now. He has got his nice armor, and he wants more. He wants that quadruple. Volshin steals it.
I guess they do have some like Inquisition players and stuff.
Yeah. Certainly Gluka looking very, very threatening. Volshin has been picking up massive kills as well, and
Yeah.
Svan too.
Svan's doing well.
Just guard remaining, and oh, this gets a nice bump there, and that's going to wind Volshin up, but he's going to keep moving, try and get stuff done. Dismounted and finished off by Zoika there. And, well, that'll be that for the first set. And, well, what do you make of that first set then? Other than...
I think Nords would, I mean, generally maybe be a bit of a better faction on this, especially since they just went very campy.
Are you telling me you're concerned about Phyllis's chances in this game, based on what you're
A
saying?
little bit, yeah.
Yes, I'd agree with that, definitely. The thing is, they just didn't need to be that aggressive. Like, I know, I agree with what you say. It's like it's great to see aggression and stuff, but you know, when it's not well placed, it can just get shut down.
I mean, it's not that
easily.
they can't do well. I mean, Svadia does get armor very quickly, and if they play a bit more campy, they could like take advantage of Cav and stuff. But
oh, we did see that being used as well. Svan did take the Brigandine, I believe.
yeah,
It's like the only high tier armor that we see of infantry. Like, have you ever seen in a match like that insanely beautiful Kurgit elite armor or the Saarinen one? You just never see it.
yeah, maybe Rodex there.
Oh, does that count as high tier? It's more expensive, I guess, than the Swadin one now, but
It's not such like an outlandish thing to get in a match if you like win like 3 rounds in a row or so.
yeah, that's fair enough. But there's better things to buy as Rodox though, surely.
I don't know, I quite like to get it if I can.
Really?
Just because it looks nice, maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Normally we see the Hobo Knight kind of ragged outfit and the bucket helmet.
Yeah,
Right.
I guess so.
But I think the heavy armor's cool. It's got a nice, very deep green.
Yeah. Swag.
Alright then. So we are in the first break now. Alliance of Destruction, 3-1 up against Fearless early on, and they've come right from the start of this bracket stage. We can actually bring that up here on the bracket. They beat Espada, Kingdom of Swadia, and now they're facing off against... Oh, I put the wrong team up against them. I gotta fix that. Oh dear, oh dear. I put Defenders of Womwookie in the final, which is not the case. Defenders of Womwookie were beaten last week.
Or something.
Well, yeah, well, maybe it's just in my head I was kind of thinking about that today because, as I mentioned, Guard talked to me about the match, and I was already thinking, like, Womwookie, Fearless, game spinning around in my head somewhere. And I was surprised that Fearless beat them. But fair play to them, and they certainly deserve their place, at least on my bracket, if not in the ECS yet. They haven't quite proved it. I think from what we saw, though, it was probably more tactical mistakes than player skill. I think the infantry of Alliance of Destruction looked a bit better. but I don't think perhaps not above and beyond, not completely away from the reach of Fearless. I don't think they could go toe to toe with them in infantry fights, and Cav certainly I think Fearless looked pretty good as well. Guard was getting stuff done.
If they play a bit more campy and get a bit more cover and stuff, I think
It's possible.
they could stand a chance. Yeah. I just think Nord's a little bit better faction in this, but doesn't mean that they necessarily have to win.
Alright. Well, we're going to go live now, so let's jump right in. Oh. Double sound. Okay, here we go. And the sides have swapped. Similar setups for the teams. Actually, AD going to drop one of their range players and instead go for 5 infantry as Nords. Use that Nord strength. I think, is that the same as what Fearless were doing? I'm not really sure.
I don't remember.
I put you on the spot there a little bit. I think...
They did seem to have a lot of infantry.
I think Fearless might have had 5, yeah. They didn't get many archer kills, that's for sure. Yeah, I think Matafix was playing infantry, right? So... Makes sense.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Earthman might be better off playing infantry for Fearless. I don't know. I know he's like a good ranger, but...
Earthman, I think he normally plays archer, doesn't he?
Yeah, but... I mean... I think he might be better at infantry than perhaps some of those Fearless infantry playing. I mean, maybe he could go toe-to-toe a bit better with the likes of AD. I mean, I see Earthman as like kind of a top-level player. But, I mean, I just sometimes feel like even having a good archer, unless they're going to be really good and get loads of kills, then it's just better having the good player playing infantry.
I don't know, I mean, they should just play what they're most comfortable with, I think.
But in this situation, how much of a difference are archers really going to make? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's more of an infantry fight which is going on here. And AD just driving forward, getting 2 jab kills already. So a little bit of disorganisation there from Fearless. And I think kind of setting AD up for the round here. Does seem like they're going to be able to snowball. Fearless Cap doing what they can, but... Oh, no, Earthman does pick a kill back, but as I said before, like... Earthman there can only do so much. Because he's got a slow fire rate and this fight is going fast. Unless he hits every shot here. Which he's not going to, and he, you know, clearly it's impossible to do that. Then he's just not going to be able to do enough there. I think they got to put him in the melee fight, if you ask me. Oh, that was sweet though. That was so sweet. Using that unlimited turn speed.
He proved you wrong.
Yeah, beautiful.
But I think crossbows can fight in melee if needed, and it's not really his fault. I mean, if his whole team dies like in the first 2 minutes of a fight, then...
2 minutes? That's quite a long time.
Okay, 1 minute, whatever happened.
Even that's pretty long, Jesus.
The point is they died really quickly, so like, he couldn't do much, but I mean...
Okay.
It's kind of not fair to say that archers are useless.
Yeah, but I mean, again, even... So I mean, what are you suggesting then that then his infantry should try and draw out the fight? That becomes hard as well because you're against Nords and stuff. They're just like
They
smashing the
have
shields.
like 2 cav and 2 archers. They should really play a bit more, kind of passive maybe.
Yeah, maybe more kitey. I can agree with that. Flag has spawned anyway, and AD choosing to go there instead of chasing an archer, which I think is fair enough. AD Studio will have an archer alive here, who immediately takes down guard there as he walks around the corner. That's been moving into melee now, but yeah, just easy pickings there for Volshan. And AD go up to a 4-1 lead. Fearless got to change it up a bit. And, yeah, I think perhaps more of a kitey play could help them.
I mean, even if the infantry were better, they could just kind of hold the shields up a bit more and play kind of...
I think the problem is like the axes though. When Nords are rolling with them, it's like harder to just kind of go blow for blow in melee fights. They don't have many axes. I'm looking now. Trying to scope out what they're using. There's a couple. And a couple more. Actually, what has Svan got? I can't even see. Does he have some kind of secret weapon? Just a spear? Has Svan just got a war spear? I don't see a sword or his axe.
Yeah, he doesn't even have it on his hip or anything. What's that?
He's got no melee weapon. Except for a spear.
Maybe he just tried to pick something up and messed it up.
Maybe he will pick something up. Maybe that's his plan. It's a bad plan when you get a free sword.
Well, sometimes you can pick something up and then your weapons don't spawn, or maybe an archer forgot to drop it or something.
Yeah, maybe. Right now he's just going full Spartan. Okay, so Phil's a bit more passive now. They do seem to be trying to push forward to do a bit of punishment on AD, who's just right now just playing with Matafix. They could run and get those jabs. I think that would be a nice move for them, but don't seem interested in it. Matafix did take a big jab early on there, duking it out. Got him right in his booty. It's this camping corner that I think may make the crossroads a little bit weaker.
Which corner exactly?
Well, you know where AD are kind of sitting right now?
Yeah.
Like the kind of inverted corner. I think if that didn't exist, there'd be so much less place to camp. Like if that just went to a point in that corner.
But they could still go like inside where Volshin is or on the bridge.
It's true, but it's like you're still a bit further away from the rest of the map. I don't know. Just makes that spot a little bit less useful. Anyway, no real point talking about map design there. Flags are spawned under AD's feet, and Phil's got to think about their approach here.
They have Earthman going behind.
Okay. Perhaps I'll get a sneaky kill here. Well, I've lost. I don't know where he is, but oh, he's over. Okay, I see. Trying to go for a long shot there. Perhaps not the best idea. He's got to get in because the fight's already starting now, and he's just a long way away. Oh, Matafix does get an early kill though, and that was unexpected. Right, a headshot there on Silver. Because now coming in for AD, and Earthman does get a team kill there. Shooting from a long distance, not advised in every situation. But Fierce are making kills happen here. Matafix gets that second kill of the round, second headshot, keeping his team in this. They are a player down now, Fearless, but AD not unbreakable. They do have more health, looking a bit better at this point. Earthman now getting forced into more of a melee fight as AD starts to dominate the round. Matafix still alive though, and drawing AD with the flag. He is, but nice movement from guard there. Let's get a bit done with his horse. Taken down, and well, there go. Last two Fearless players as well.
But it was a nice round, I think. They did a bit.
Fearless?
Changed it up a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was more campy, but I don't know. Like for example, the crossbows, they weren't able to effectively harass with those. Like they had Matafix harassing, but he just took a jab and then couldn't really do much. Earthman, I don't know where he was for most of the round.
He sort of went around in the balcony and then around kind of behind them, I guess.
Yeah. Not really.
Might have worked better if he didn't get them killed.
Yeah, that's better than getting killed. Just wonder if he could have been more effective harassing earlier on. Maybe Fearless could take an approach from the outside or something. Oh, we do have a hit there. I think Matafix has managed to get a shot off. Maybe Earthman did as well, because there's 2 AD players now. In fact, 3 AD players have got hits on them. So they're getting some much better early round harassment in from Fearless here.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they already got that flag on the crossroads, so now they're kinda...
Oh yeah, of course.
The flags change up now.
Yes. Can you tell us about how that works? Because I remember, but...
I think it's just that the same flag can't spawn twice, so... Like, now they got a crossroads flag, so now it's gonna be either the one in the middle or the one near the balcony. So I guess there's like a bit of a less of a point to camp crossroads.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, we see AD immediately reacting to that and heading more outside. Fearless, though, a long way away from both flags. Not in a great position here. You think they might not be aware of the mechanics, maybe, or not considering them?
I think they maybe just backed off when AD kind of pushed a bit.
But this is not a great spot that Fearless is standing in right now, surely.
It's no.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Flags should be spawning very, very soon. And they do spawn in that kind of ruins balcony kind of area. AD in between Fearless and the flags perfectly. So they will have a chance to get set up there. I do think... Fearless with not a bad shot here though. I mean, it's not the easiest flag to hold. You can get up in the ruins, but you're quite vulnerable to shoot shots from, say, the balcony area and the archway. So if Earthman and Matafix can get stuff done. Fearless pushing in actually on the corner. It's a nice move. They kind of outnumbered the AD players here.
Yeah,
and moving very nicely.
Oh, just backed up to the flag straight away.
Yeah, but actually,
they held the balcony and just put someone on the flag.
But they're making it work now, though. All the kills coming in for AD right now.
Yeah.
Matafix brings down Shawnee, but absolute whitewash there. I mean, AD got a bit of health. sorry, a bit of gear, which kind of amounts to health in this game. Even though they had lost health in the early round from that harassment, they just kind of dominated there in that fight.
I think like the players are just doing better when it comes to anything, really.
Yeah, it was an unlucky pass through from Guard there as well. I thought like just in that moment they had a bit of a chance, but Guard kind of messed up his pass through, got caught up with 2 cav and was killed. And that immediately sent the fight going in the way of AD. We're now up to 6-1 in this game, and this is a more one-sided match than I was expecting. I was thinking Fearless could do more with this game, to be honest. They still have a good chance, especially if they get this round.
Yeah, they still have the other maps, yeah.
But it's big to go down. A lot of rounds in that first map. It always is. Is there anything you've seen here where you think, I don't know, either team might do better on the next map? Is there anything specifically that, like, I don't know, the cav or open play?
I mean, the Russians, I guess, never had... I mean, not that they never had good cover or anything, but I mean, they normally had better kind of archers and infantry altogether, so I don't know if they're gonna, like, find enough cover to, like, do so great on open maps. Usually when we play them, they do worse on open maps.
So you think that's Fearless's chance there?
Maybe. I mean, maybe it's stretching it, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, Guard has looked okay, but Straho has not done much, as it has to be said. He hasn't looked very threatening here at all. So I don't know who they got in reserve to play cav. AD pushing forward now, being more aggressive, and well, nice blocking from Raven there, but he's going to go down eventually, surely. Yeah, brings out a spear there, and I think perhaps an accidental move, it looked like. Raven dropped down, Volshin takes down Straho. And kids, do change your weapon swap from the scroll wheel, because it gets you killed like that. Blue gets a double kill out of nowhere, and that gives them a chance, but there's still 3 against 6. Zoika dropping Matafix, and... Oh, it's
that's not gonna work.
Yeah, no. Just Blue remaining there, but he had a nice run. And AD take it now to 7-1 after that first set. And not bad at all.
What's GH?
GH? Good half, I would say. Is it?
I don't know, but that would be funny.
That would make sense. Good half. GH. GH, guys. You think it was a GH? Both?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not sure that's what it stands for, but you know. I'm kind of thinking it might have been a typo.
What might have been a typo? Oh dear. The GH, okay.
Yeah.
No, I think it was an I think it was an OKH. Maybe it could have been better. Oh, we are now in the next map, so bust out that field by the river background for the interface. Do let us know what you think of that. Tweet me in at Captain Lust and say what you think of the new stream interface, where field by the river is slowly moving in the background, indicating that it's our upcoming map. It's one of the new features. New clock and all that kind of business. Tweet at Yami_pirate as well, and just say hello, thanks for casting, you're doing great. Although she knows it already. And I want to take this moment just quickly to mention the sponsors you can see on the screen. We have Mark Mods, currently donating 4 Germany servers, and you can pick up Germany servers and servers from around the world from them. They're sponsoring, I believe, with a prize too for the winners. You get like some amount of months with a big old server, and that's going to be great. And it's always great to see anyone getting involved sponsoring tournaments and things in the Warband scene. So do tell them you appreciate it as well. Game servers are also donating 4 Germany servers, so thanks very much to them, and a prize. So just great all round. I think all these server providers keen to support the competitive scene. Is that something that you like to see, Yami? Sponsors helping with tournaments?
Well, it can be nice. I mean, just like bad about it necessarily, except I don't know. They did make Kura change their name, which is kind of like a bit silly, maybe.
They did make what?
Kura kind of changed their name.
Oh,
so
right,
I guess it's a bit silly. I mean, I do like sponsors. There's nothing wrong with sponsors. Obviously, get like a bit of a free stuff, and it's kind of all cool. But like, you know, if they're gonna kind of interfere with the way that things normally work, then maybe.
I mean, I think it's time for them to kind of just grow up, maybe anyway, and just change their name. Like, it was just kind of embarrassing, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, most people just kind of get used to it and find it a bit funny and stuff. So.
I don't know. I don't think anyone's deeply offended, but it's just like, look at any professional game. No one has a swear word as their name, do they? Really, let's face it. Like, there's just a reason that this is just not done.
I just don't know how professional Warband really is, so maybe like a bit silly to kind of like pretend we're all professional now, when it's just kind of like a small community with like lots of friends and people just kind of, I don't know.
It could be smaller, and it's only professionals we make it, you know. I don't know.
I guess.
There's only one way we have to go, right? Right? We're all in the same mindset, right?
Right. I don't have anything against sponsors really now.
That's cool. No sponsor for Castellans though, you should work on that. I think we're going to be going live pretty soon anyway, so hold on to your horses for that map intro. And we're in the game. Alliance of Destruction against Fearless. Alliance of Destruction playing as the Swardian team in Spawn 1 over by the little village place. Fearless playing as the Saranids, as Team 2, up in the farmhouse kind of place. Do you have names for those different spawns?
Not really. I guess it's spawn near the bridge.
Oh yeah, Stonebridge, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think that's what we always call it as well.
I mean, sometimes we get names for different spawns, but like this one's okay.
They're both villages, right, kind of? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's you can't say the village.
And they're also both bridges.
Yeah. But the Stonebridge you can say, I think I would say that.
Yeah.
Probably. It's the Stonebridge spawn and the other spawn.
Yes.
It's not that important, I guess, to say the spawns. It would be good if there was I don't know, like a church at one, or something like that, it would help.
Hmm.
Okay. So, AD sort of spreading out around the, I guess, ruins and one of the villages. Fearless up by the big forest and the hill. And based on the flag mechanics, the flags can spawn anywhere, I believe, at this point, because they haven't spawned anywhere yet. All there's to play for is just a standard round of mount&blade Warband battle, with the flag spawning at 2 minutes, and other weird modifications like that. Cav, we see 5 out of Fearless and just 4 out of AD. No, 5. 5 from both teams. It's the exact same setups. Apparently I can't count. Okay.
Like, they seem to have dragoons as well. Like Silver.
So what about Silver, sorry?
He seems to be like more of a dragoon type thing.
Okay.
You know, the saddle horse mounted thing or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I've seen it referred to on the forums as Dragoon / Fatty.
Fatty.
I think Fatty is a funnier name for it, but Dragoon, when it makes more sense.
Never
maybe.
heard it before.
I just saw it on the forums and I thought it was amazing. Yeah, but yeah.
I think they recently called it dragons.
Dragons, is that it now? Okay. Looks like the fight is basically just kicking off full time. AD getting the first kill there, and that's a double kill from Zloy Arthas. Kind of seems to be dominating here, but Shawnee Vron is caught up. They do manage to dismount him. But Zloy Arthas picking up his third kill there for the triple. Just going absolutely ham right now on Fearless. Actually picking up a Cav sword kill, which is what I love to see. The triple kill fades, but he might get a fourth in the round anyway. Moving in now. There's only one Fearless player remaining. It's going to be Robin, who's just shooting him from the sidelines. He's got his Cav shield and his lance. Not able to use it to any kind of effect, though. And
Yeah.
just doesn't have really much space to use his lance. He's trying to twist and spin and he's maybe get a horse down or something. He's rearing them up, but it's just overwhelmed here. It's actually an impressive last stand. It's kind of getting ridiculous now.
He's gonna survive.
Yeah, as Lloyd dismounts and eventually, as he puts his shield away. But Fair play there, we almost got a horse down. 80 now bring it up to 8-1 though, and they're looking to take the final round of this match perhaps now and see it through.
Yeah.
Is all hope lost now for Fearless at this point?
Well, if they lose the throne, then yeah, I guess.
Well, at this point though, at this point.
Well, no, I guess. I mean, I think Serenade might be a bit of a better faction here.
Oh really? What makes you say that?
I don't know, they just usually win. They have nice horses and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But the Swadia is bad.
If there's any Swadians watching, don't feel offended. Yami still loves you.
Yes.
AD just chilling down in that forest. Same kind of thing again, but we're going to have no field by the river, no field, hayfield spawn. I don't know what you call that. I don't know any call-outs on this map. Hayfield.
I don't know.
Straw field.
Just the field flag. No, they're all fields. Fuck
You're an infantry. You don't need call-outs anyway.
Yeah.
You just stand in the middle of everything. Wherever there's something happening, you just stand in the middle
Other
of it.
side of the river, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Now this Kramer, I know it's not spelled correctly, but do you think that's the Kramer from Seinfeld? I've thrown a reference at you right here.
So much, yeah.
Oh my god. I recommend Seinfeld to anyone watching. It's a great show. Very funny. What else we got here? Sloy Arthas? That sounds like a sort of famous historical warrior or something like that. What do you reckon?
Who's famous sister?
Sloy Arthas, it sounds like it could be the name of a famous historical warrior or something like that.
Right, yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's just a silly name.
I like to imagine. I like to think what the names could be. I could Google them. But, that's not the level of production which I achieve on this channel.
Oh, they got a flag in the middle, I guess.
Yeah, a lot closer to Lines of Destruction, though, as they were moved further up. I feel it's going to have the approach of the large forest, though, which is going to give them a bit of cover if they can get their archers into good positions. The 5 cav tactic, is this a new meta?
Yeah, I think they just have 4 normal cav and then 1 dragoon dismounts in the flag kinda and starts raising it and...
Bringing the regular infantry, you think it's a good move, though? You like it?
I mean, obviously I prefer infantry because I play infantry, but... I suppose sometimes they are a bit useless in open maps, I don't really know.
Well, first goal does come in here from AD. Blue is the victim. Stratho getting overwhelmed there as well. Roger takes down Raven, and Fearless have kind of gone for a bit of a scattered approach here, I want to say. They sort of approach in all different directions.
It's not looking very good for them.
Yeah, the cav weren't really in there supporting them very well. Nice kind of movement with their cav there, get the couch lance on Silver, but not really quite good enough. Guard dismounted now as well and finished off by Frosker. Earthman playing cav now and it's getting something done. But it's finished off there by Volshin as well. And it's just Matafix and Robin right left now, and the 2 archers not able to be effective so far. And against the last 7 remaining players, I think Matafix is, yeah, I think he's had it. So 80 finish it off.
Yeah.
And, well played, I want to say. But in my heart of hearts, I do believe that Fearless didn't bring everything they had to this game. I think they perhaps might be a little bit gutted about what they might have been able to achieve. In any case, I want to say thanks to the teams for letting me stream them. Thanks to you, Yami, for coming and streaming as well.
No problem. Enjoyed it as always.
You have any thoughts on the match for after it?
I think KD were just better altogether, to be fair.
Like
tactics aside and everything.
I find it hard to disagree with you there. The overall score.
I mean, no matter what Fearless maybe Kenneth did like better or worse like tactics wise when it came to the fight, they just sort of lost.
Yeah, I think you're right. And a couple of times we saw them doing the same thing repeatedly in a row, which is my biggest complaint from teams on the stream. I will.
It's not always a bad thing to do the same thing. I mean, sometimes.
Yes,
like,
it is.
you
When
do
it's not
some-
working, it is. It must be. How can
Yeah,
it not
but
be?
Because sometimes you do it and like your team just messes up a bit, like like maybe someone gets a team kill or like goes somewhere wrong, and then
That doesn't.
it wasn't a bad thing to do. It was just you mess it up a bit.
Oh, okay.
Although 3 times I guess.
Yes, I think. Yes, a point. I think it. Yeah.
But I mean, like if they just lose the fight, then there's not much they can do. Even if they do the best possible thing they can do.
And you've got to recognise as well when something weird does happen that is out of the, it's a non-tactical kind of loss, like you said, maybe it's a team kill, something weird. You can sort of sense that's happening. That wasn't what was happening there. They were just doing something and it was just not working after that first round where it did work. I don't know. Either way, they're out of the tournament now, Fearless. They had a decent run. I think they had came from... Am I right in thinking that... No, they hadn't. They came from the semi-finals, the second round of the qualifiers. AD had come from the very first round of the qualifiers there. Because Fearless had previously beaten defenders of One Wookiee who had taken down Legion. I think that's how it worked. But, yeah, interesting to see AD coming back and doing so well already. They now will have to play with the big boys and girls up in the main tournament, the ECS, where it's a little bit hard to hold your own. But I rate their chances. I think they could do well.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be lost.
I think they could be better than at least half the teams I think that have been invited, I would say.
Mm.
Maybe. We'll see how it plays. It depends who they're drawn against as well. It's going to be a very, very tough competition. How much are Castellans preparing out of interest at the moment?
Oh, well, we do have training matches most days.
Most days.
Yeah. I guess we're taking it kind of quite seriously.
So like at least 4 times a week then, kind of.
Yeah. Probably more than that.
Well, really?
Mm.
Fair play. You really
Try
want
hard.
you really want those free server hosting packages from the prices for sponsors, I guess. I knew it.
Yeah.
Alright then, I think that should sum it up for all. I want to say thank you to all the admins on the tournament. Thank you to Serkan for refereeing. Once again to everyone for watching and the army for casting with me. Oh, once Aaron went up with a bit of prepping stuff as well. As usual. She's been helping me out a lot. I gotta say thanks to her. And for her doing the streams last week. And to all the actually want to say thanks to all the cast who did the streams last week. Who I believe it's Aaron did the production. We had Volcom, Guard I think did it. And then it was LaRue. Someone did it with LaRue. It was going to be Scar, but it wasn't. I think. I'm not sure who it was. I can't tell from the voice very easily. But it was someone. I know they were great, and I'll mention you in the next stream. That's that summed up. Other than that, Yami, do you have any shoutouts to make?
I can't really think of anything.
Give us some sort of war cry for the ECS then, or some kind of passionate speech.
Not sure where the war cry.
Come on, some kind of shout out. Tell us what your Twitter is. Tell us what Castellan's Twitter is, at the very least.
Well, mine is Yami Pirate, I think, and the Castellans should be Castellans MNB, maybe, probably.
Okay. Google that, and you'll probably find it. You might find it. I'll probably tweet it after.
You might, yeah.
I'll probably tweet it after the stream anyway.
Mm.
Okay. So thanks very much once again, and good night.
Bye.